Hey, it's Jay from GemToy. I want to talk about Sculpey today. A lot of people want to make resin toys, and I always suggest if you're going to make a resin toy, you need an original object to make multiples of. So, a lot of people use Sculpey. There's several kinds of Sculpey. There is the bake and bend, which is like a rubber, turns to like a hard rubber that you can move a little bit. Then there's the bake and break. That's the hard Sculpey, like Super Sculpey or the firm Sculpey. It bakes hard, but if you drop it or if it gets bent in the mold or you push it and pull it too hard, it'll crack and break. So that's the I guess there's 2 or 3 kinds of Sculpey. I prefer the firm professional Sculpey. You can get details into that stuff. It's so hard. I like a nice hard Sculpey, and the bake and bend is the softest of all of them, although you can get small parts out of the mold without breaking them if you make thin parts in your resin toy. So if you're going to make a resin toy, you need to get some Sculpey. More than likely you can get Super Sculpey at any arts and crafts supplier around your area. And I find the firm Sculpey at dickblick.com. That's where I score my firm Sculpey. So let's check it out. Here we have the bake and bend Sculpey clay. Comes in a couple different sizes. And you get all these bricks of color. You can't really paint the bake and bend, so you got to work with the color you want. You can mix your colors, the whole thing. But when you're done, the entire thing really needs to be made of bake and bend, but you can't paint it. And then if you want to be able to paint your Sculpey, and if your final thing is just Sculpey, the Super Sculpey firm, this is stuff you can paint when you're done. But it stays really hard. It's almost like ceramic. If you drop it, it'll shatter. So stuff, you fire it in your oven for 15 minutes at just 275 degrees Fahrenheit. You can cook it at home in your oven. Open up your windows. It makes a stinky smell. I use this aluminum foil pan for my Sculpey. I don't use something from my food at all. I have a few clay tools I use with Sculpey. Sculpey comes with these purple clay tools. And then I have like little wooden chopsticks and things that I've just carved into tools. Very simple. So you just follow the instructions, make your original, and then you can cast something. In my book, I talk about making sure that you have some vinyl gloves. Those are like the medical gloves or whatever that you can get at drugstores and stuff. The vinyl gloves don't react to the liquid silicone. So if you're going to paint a mold, make sure you have vinyl gloves, because other gloves like latex will somehow make the mold will just stay gooey. It will never harden. So I don't know how it knows what kind of gloves you're wearing, because I swear I don't even touch the stuff, and yet, who knows? So make sure you got vinyl gloves when you're doing this step of making a resin toy. Now the first step is you got to get yourself a product called Rebound 25. Here's the Rebound 25 brushable silicone rubber. It's from these guys at smooth-on.com. Good place to get that stuff. It's Rebound 25. It's A and B. A, B. You mix them up and you paint it on, and it becomes this rubber. So this was painted over this little ghost, and becomes silicone rubber. Rebound 25. So you get these paint brushes. I get these disposable paint brushes that are usually used with like rubber cement, and I paint a thin layer onto my guy. So my guy has to be hot glued. You gotta hot glue your guy down to a lid. So if you get like a plastic food lid, you get some kind of plastic food lid and glue your man down. So say if I was gonna like do this dude, I would like hot glue the bottom of my lump here right on down, and then I would paint many layers of silicone over him, creating a flange out on the lid, so that this flange will be the casting spout when I'm done. You have to do like about 4 or 5 layers. 4 usually works pretty good. 4 or 5. So 4 or 5 layers. Takes an hour to dry between each layer, so you're going to be doing it off and on all day. And then you just cut like a cup, hole out of a cup. Take the Sculpey original out of your mold. Hello? Hello! And then you just cast liquid resin right in there. So that would be how you would do this. So, glove molds are part of the How to Make Resin Toys book. It's at the gemtoy.com website. You can hunt it down in my books section there. But all you gotta do is make a lump. Here's my example of another good shape. It's very simple shape. Doesn't have anything extended, no arms, no legs. Just basically a lump. And that's what I suggest doing for your very first project. Make sure and check out my How to Make Resin Toys book, which self-published through Blurb. You can get it at my website at gemtoy.com. And it's a lot of fun. There's some swamp buggers convincing you. Come, buy the book. Make toys with us. Yes, indeed.